Now, after being seen everywhere with acclaimed rapper Kwesta, now these two guests are now well on their way to make a name for themselves through their own catchy beats and lyrics, famously known as TLT, an acronym for Timeless Talent. The group consists of two young men, Phethego, Makanyane and Vusi, Rantlha, who have always had a dream to break into the music industry. They recently dropped their new single, Maizuzu, with the musician Thabsie, and had a successful debut week on various local radio stations and platforms. They now join me now in studio to share more about themselves and on their new single. Gentlemen, a very good morning and welcome.
Good morning to you, man.
Timeless Talent, how did that come about?
Yeah, it's a long story. We used to be part of another group. I wouldn't even mention that. It was a lot of us, and then we decided to venture in our own, solo projects. That's when I decided to make my own solo project called The Arrival, and Tech was doing his called Blues of a Dark Room. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then a few years later.
A few years later, we decided, let's collaborate on something, together. And then we decided, let's venture into this music thing and really like kill it, to that level.
Take it to the mainstream level.
L-Tech.
So has the product changed after you left that group and having started your new group?
Yes, in a way it changed because on the previous group we were just mainly battle rappers. We were just battling on the street.
Yeah.
We just wanted to
Cyphers
street credibility and stuff. We were not really making music.
Right,
so when we decided to make music, and then that's how the name came about, and we decided to call ourselves Timeless Talent.
Okay.
Or you can say Trouble L-Tech.
How do you describe your sound then?
Our sound is 100% South African. It's local, so it's a mixture of all the South African based genres. Your Kwaito, your Afropop, Statamia.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of all that, but we turned it into hip hop. Mixing the old school with the new age.
Yep.
That's basically our
That's
sound.
pretty much us.
I mean, I'm quite amazed at the growth of the level of hip-hop in South Africa. But are you at all impressed with, the depth of the lyrics, the lyrical depth of hip-hop, particularly rappers? Because we see so many rappers rapping about, meaningless stuff, about champagne, about money, about bling, and naked women. And there's not actually depth in their lyrics.
So we draw our inspiration from our daily lives, because we are ekas. So we just talking about like pretty much everything that we saw growing up till now, just the daily lives. That's what we mainly focus on.
Right.
Yeah.
And Cuesta helped shape your career. In what way?
Yeah, that guy literally, took us from the bottom, and put us like literally somewhere. Back when he was signed to Bada Bing, he used to have a mini setup at his garage at home, at his mom's crib. That's where we started recording music. Actually, that's where we learned how to record
make a song.
Like what's a bar, what's a 16 bar, all those things. We learned it there at his garage, and he was still,
coming up
also.
Yeah.
And immediately when he got to the top and was able to provide a platform, he was happy to give a helping hand, and we're grateful, man.
And his efforts are now, paying off.
They're paying off. We're out here, we're doing these interviews.
Look at where you are
performing on big stages. So
tell me about it. Now, you guys say that you want to establish yourselves as a brand. So how are you going to ensure that this happens?
We're well on our way there, because people now are starting to recognize who TLT is, so the numbers are growing. Even on the socials, on YouTube, the numbers are growing. People are really vibing to our sound, so the brand is starting to become what we wish it would be.
What is it that makes people recognize you in the way that they're recognizing you? What sets you apart from the rest of the artists?
Our sound, pretty much the sound. When our song literally comes in, people can really tell. People were struggling to put the faces to the music, but now it's only now that they're starting to recognize who TLT really is.
Right, right. So where do you from here? Where do you see yourself in the next
basically we trying to be solid enough to also create a platform, for other kids, as much as Kwesta created a platform for us, you know, we also try to do the same thing. Maybe have our own rap life. You know, our own record label, you know, where we can give a helping hand to other kids at Catchy, because there's a whole lot of talent at Catchy. It's just that there's not enough help
and platforms,
you know, and we would be happy to provide.
Right. Okay, let's talk about your collaboration with Thabsie and on your single Maizuzu.
Maizuzu. So it's a love song. We decided to go like take a different route instead of going like the normal way. We just like focused on like long distance relationships, because we felt like nobody's really touching on long distance relationships, and they do exist. So we were just making a song for like abantu abaguma long distance relationships so that they can relate to the song.
What about them? What about those long distance relationships? What is it that you're saying about them?
We would simply like people, like we just wanted to pose a question. Can people really sustain long distance relationships? How is it to be in a long distance relationship?
How are you then addressing long distance relationships through your music?
It's easy because I've been in one. I'm still pretty much in one, because like I live with trouble.
And it's working for you?
It's working for me. I live with trouble.
Yeah,
we
always
live
on the
in the
road,
same house,
always traveling,
on the road,
you
so
know. Not
my
always
girl is
around.
always home. Only see her,
you know,
like once in a while, you know. So I had to like address it in a way. And
I guess also some of the inspiration was drawn from that, you know.
No, all the best, guys.
Thank you very much.
Wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very
so much
much
for chatting to us.
Thank you for having
your
us.
music?
It's simple. It's at TLT Amazing. Make sure you follow us at TLT Amazing.
At TLT Amazing, Twitter, at TLT Amazing, Instagram, TLT Amazing on Facebook. You can get all the info.
There we go. There we go. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
That was music duo TLT talking to us about their new single with Thabsie titled Maizuzu, which is currently out now. You can share your thoughts and your views via our social media platforms. Our Twitter handle is at Morning Live SABC. Our Facebook page is Morning Live SABC. We also have a WhatsApp line, and the number is 081 732 8421. Let's go for coffee now, shall we?